Hi, dear friends. Welcome back to Better Vision, the channel where we share timeless lessons and personal growth insights from great books. Today, we're returning to a classic masterpiece, a book that everyone should read at least once in their lifetime. A few weeks ago, we explored The Little Prince and how wanting too much can lead to pain. This week, we'll dive into Ernest Hemingway's The Old Man and the Sea, and discover why, after truly understanding it, you may never complain about work again. In 1954, Hemingway won the Nobel Prize in Literature for this novel. Its story is simple. An old fisherman goes far out to sea and, after 3 days and nights of struggle, finally catches a giant marlin. But on the third morning, after killing the fish with his harpoon and tying it to the side of his boat, sharks catch the scent of blood and attack. He fights them off with all his strength, thrusting his harpoon and driving them away. Yet by the time he reaches shore, the great marlin is nothing more than a skeleton, its flesh stripped clean by the sharks. For the old man, fishing is not just a job, it is his only means of survival. He may not always succeed, but he never stops trying. It's been said, when you've worked hard for your career but keep failing, read The Old Man and the Sea. After finishing it, you'll find it much harder to complain about your work. Hitting rock bottom. Santiago, a thin, weathered Cuban fisherman, has gone 84 days without catching a single fish. The villagers see him as the unluckiest man in town. Young fishermen mock him. But no matter the ridicule, the doubt, or the misunderstanding from others, Santiago remains unshaken. Every dawn, he heads out to sea, certain that one day he will return with a catch. Many of us have been there, working hard yet seeing no progress. Any job is like climbing a mountain. Even when you're in the deepest valley, every direction still leads upward. There's no such thing as an easy job. Only those who endure and persist make it through. When work doesn't meet our expectations, our first instinct is often to change jobs. But will everything truly be better? Not necessarily. If things aren't going well, don't rush to dismiss yourself. Give it more time. The days you work hard without results, those are days when you're planting roots. Focus on what's in your control. Do your best in the moment, and in time, results will come. The long struggle. On the 85th day, Santiago hooks a massive fish. He knows instantly it's a giant, but the marlin is so powerful that he can't pull it in. It tows his boat far out to sea. For a day and a half, he fights it. His hands bleed, his left hand cramps, his eyes ache, but he refuses to let go. This is the image of someone enduring the delay of success, holding on for a victory that has not yet arrived. How often is work the same? You pour nights into a project, only for your boss to criticize it. You spend weeks negotiating with a client, only for them to sign with someone else. You work hard every day and expect recognition, yet the reward doesn't come. I know a young writer who worked at a television station. No matter how hard he tried, his efforts weren't acknowledged. Some doubted his ability, even accused him of getting the job through connections. He felt wronged and often cried. But years later, he realized those difficult years were the period of his fastest growth. We may dislike strict bosses or demanding clients, but they are the ones who push us hardest to learn. If someone challenges you to grow, be grateful. The people who make your work harder are often the ones who help you the most, forcing you out of your comfort zone and towards your best self. A delayed victory. Every job has its difficulties, whether from external factors, other people, or the nature of the work itself. No matter how tough it gets, the process is always a waiting period for a success that may come late. After hours of battle, Santiago finally kills the marlin. But before he can enjoy his triumph, the sharks come. He fights with courage, but when he returns to shore, only the skeleton remains. 3 days of effort, seemingly for nothing. If he had brought it back intact, he could have proved his skill to everyone. Instead, he returns empty-handed, once again to the villagers' mockery. We often expect effort to equal reward, but in reality, hard work doesn't always pay off in the way we want. I have a friend in IT, disciplined, tireless. He spent 3 years developing a useful software product, only to have it fail in the market. Life is like that. Some give up, others learn from failure and keep going. A professor once said, when we succeed, our intelligence drops a little. When we fail, it rises a little. Mistakes aren't the enemy, repeating the same mistake is. We must learn how to walk, and also how to fall. True strength isn't never failing, it's learning from failure and rising again. The true lesson: life is full of uncertainty. When hardships come, don't take the easy way out. Hold your ground like Santiago. When you endure to the very end, the light will be waiting for you. Even in failure, you can keep your heart open. Persistence doesn't guarantee success, but without persistence, failure is certain. Hemingway said when receiving his Nobel Prize, "Man is not made for defeat. A man can be destroyed but not defeated." The Old Man and the Sea is a book worth keeping on your shelf. It's a lighthouse for your spirit. Let it remind you to gather your energy, stop complaining, and, like Santiago, always ready with his harpoon, go out and catch the great fish of your life. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next video.